Hey everybody! As we're wrapping up the spring home selling season in San Diego and heading into summer, things are getting kind of weird out there.
Yes, things are definitely strange in that there is a whole lot of hustle and bustle going on within a very small amount of activity. Prices are increasing still, yet there just aren't that many homes for sale or that many transactions happening relative to past years.
Well, let's take a look at the month-over-month numbers and then we'll zoom out and look at the yearly trends.
Sure.
All right, do you want to talk about what's happened between April and May?
Yes, I always get confused about what month it is, but these numbers are looking at
I think it's June.
Yeah,
but
now it's
we
June.
don't have all the numbers for June,
Of course
so we're
not,
looking
yes.
at what we do have, which is April to May.
Yes. Okay, so from April to May, let's see, new listings up almost 20%. Pending sales up 5.3%. Closed sales up 14.6%. And then we got a big jump in the number of homes for sale, and median price is up 1.5% again. So we've had, let's see, the last 3 months we've been up almost 6% one month, 0.9% another month, and now another 1.5%. So median price just keeps
ticking up, even though
Yes.
we are down a bit year over year. And let's get to the year over year stuff, and we will start off with new listings. All right, here's SDAR's latest data, and we're starting this long chart here starts in 2012 and goes all the way up to 2023 here. So let's talk about what's going on.
Okay, so new listings are, we've got just looking at the last 3 years, again, as we've been seeing all year long, 2023 is just like about half of previous years.
Low volume.
Yeah, very low volume, both detached and attached, year to date, same thing, low volume, just roughly half, a little more than half obviously here, but in any event, low volume. And then if you look historically, this is not the lowest month we've seen, and it's higher than last month, but not by a lot in terms of numbers. And then looking back historically, obviously there have just been way more listings.
All right, let's move on to closed sales.
Yes, again, a lot less closed sales this year than last year and the year before. 27.9% to be exact with regard to detached homes, and similar with attached. And then if you look year to date, so where we are right now, we're 32, almost 33% off from last year, which was down 10% from the year before. And again, this affects a lot of people. You got realtors, lenders, escrow companies,
termite companies, carpet folks, window cleaners, roofers, electricians, plumbers.
Everybody that works whenever a home gets sold, well, there's 32% less of them this year than last year.
Not great for the economy. Not
really, no. And then, of course, looking at the longer chart, the long chart here, the lowest point was back, around January, and here we are still, a lot.
You can see a similar pattern for all the years leading up to, this year and last year. Things, like I said, they've gotten weird.
Yes, they have. And then median sale price, with all this other weirdness going on, supply and demand is still a basic rule of economics, so that's what's happening with median price.
There's still a strong pool of buyers out there who are competing for a much smaller number of homes, so that's, again, supply and demand driving the prices up.
Yeah, so we're off 2.6%. For us to be sitting here in May of 2023 and only be off 2.6% from last year, given what happened last summer when we saw like a 16% fall off in median price in a very short time.
And that correlated to the spike in interest rates as well. We were over 7%, which was not good.
Yeah, rates jumped 4% in less than 4 months. And so for us to be sitting here at only, off 2.6% from last year is pretty incredible. The curve was pretty steep, and it's mellowing out here. We'll see where it goes next, but still sort of defying gravity.
Well, let's talk about the main reason why things are getting funky, which is interest rates.
The reason for the season.
I'm going to move us over here so we can see the chart a little bit better. And this is Freddie Mac's chart of the U.S. weekly averages.
Yep, and here we are. Here we are at 6.71%, and this is.
It's a little dip from last week, but still not great, and that's why things are slow, folks. That's the main reason for it.
I mean, this number right here is what's keeping people out of the market. Bottom line.
So yeah, we've got fluctuating interest rates pushing many buyers to the sidelines, and we've got this shortage of inventory that's largely to blame for lower than average sales. So many people, homeowners, are just holding on to their homes right now because they got a low rate last year, the year before that, and they don't want to trade it for today's high rates.
Yeah, I mean, if you're hanging out with a 2.875% mortgage, you're just not going to trade that in for 6.71%. You're just not going to do that. Industry
experts keep predicting that rates are going to be coming down soon, so we're holding on for that and hoping that happens soon.
Yeah, we've been hearing that, and while we were hearing it over the last few weeks, they went up. I mean, they were coming down, and at some point earlier this year, I think they were kissing that high 5% thing, and now bounced back up. But people are still writing offers. People are still shopping for homes, and homes are still selling. I looked just before we sat down here at the number of new listings in the past 7 days, the number of pending sales in the last 7 days, and it's relatively high compared to what it's been. We're well over 500 pending sales in the last 7 days, and that's been the case for many weeks.
Well, the last home that we sold, we closed it, I think, last week. How many offers we had on that? 25?
25 offers, yeah.
And it went for way over asking price. Mm-hmm. We closed another one the week before that. Same thing, sold the first day. And I'm sure we could have gotten more offers, but the folks really liked the people. It was more important to them to find the right person than to get the top price. And again, it went quickly.
Yeah. People are writing offers. Stuff is moving, and that's why prices are on the rise. And what happens next is anyone's guess, because, like we already said, this thing seems to be defying gravity, and it's weird. It doesn't follow the historical trends, which are very well established. You can see it visually. It's this is a weird time.
Well, hopefully the people who say interest rates are coming down are correct, because I think that will help to make things more normal and move things along.
Lower rates will definitely stimulate some activity.
Yes. All right, are we good for today?
That's what's happening.
All right. Well, folks, thanks for stopping by. We'll be back next month with another update. Happy summer, and we'll talk to you soon.
See you later.